Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to this Janky walkthrough. In the last part, we just defeated Vertigo, Salazar's right hand, and we did it with an RPG and basically freezing him. And this section, we're actually going to grab another RPG, but first, let's go ahead and clear up some of this clutter. Yeah. Alright, we should have enough room now. So we're going to buy the RPG, sell a few things, and we're actually going to upgrade the Striker also.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
Alright, we're going to go ahead and upgrade its firepower and reload speed. This will help a lot with the Navistadors coming up.
Thank you. Is that old? Is that old? Is that old?
Okay, and we should be good. We'll go ahead and grab these. We'll sell them at the next merchant. And the reason we got the RPG is because we're actually going to cheese the next section by blowing up the boulder. Normally you have to use the dynamite, but we're just going to use the rocket launcher because it's a lot quicker. That way you don't have to deal with all the enemies either. Okay, so coming right around this corner. I like to typically shoot it right about there because it takes out the enemies on the other side of it, so you don't even have to deal with them. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and pick up this magnum ammo and the grenade right here. Pick up the currency, and we're on now to the El Gigante room. In this one, we actually have to fight two El Gigantes, and we're going to drop one in that lava pit right there. There's a switch for it. And then the other one, we're just going to gun down with the TMP and grenades. And the magnum, too, actually, I should say. Okay, so go ahead and quick turn as quick as you can. Go ahead and climb up here. There's going to be one that tries to shake it. Wait till he actually does. That way he stays over here. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, and there we go. We dropped one in there. As far as I know, you can only drop one in there. I don't know if you can actually drop them both. I've tried a few times and I haven't been able to do it, so... And then this one, we can just go ahead and gun down. Right when he gets to about there, just go ahead and use a grenade. Okay, so on rare occasions, the grenades won't actually stun him. It'll do the damage, but it won't stun him. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we can go ahead and use the magnum. Okay, now we'll go ahead and knife him. Alright, we managed to kill him. Sometimes you might have to use 2 grenades, but honestly, we have plenty of the spare, so if that was the case, it's not a huge deal. Okay, and coming up, we have a real annoying section, actually. We have to deal with the Navistadors again, and this is why I upgraded the reload speed and power for it, too, because it probably will help us out. So when they're flying like this, you can actually just one-shot them. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any more. Let's go ahead and reload real quick. Basically, what's going to happen, the reason we want that reload speed is because we're actually going to be in a cave, and it's easy for them to kind of overwhelm you, and it's easy to run out of ammo, so I like having that reload speed. Saves you like an extra second or so. Okay, so here's the cave. Like I said, real easy to kind of get overwhelmed in here. Hopefully they're flying like that, but if they're running like that, then that's actually the bad one. But if they're flying, we can one-shot them. Okay, looks like all of them. Well, one thing, too, is always kind of make sure you're looking up there every now and then, too, because they can actually, like, clip through the walls and clip through the ceiling, and you can't really see them, and then they can cheap shot you. It's really annoying, so Always kind of make sure you're looking at the ceiling at all times. Oh, here it can be a real pain because they can honestly just like come from anywhere. So you can get hit from the side, from the top, from the anywhere really. Wait till we get closer, then we'll take these two out. This room right here, this one ruins a lot of speed runs. Okay, so there's gonna be a few in there. We can hopefully gun them down. There we go. Oh, darn it. I was trying to get that one while he was still flying. Put the serve real quick. And basically there's going to be another swarm of them coming up. Luckily for us, this is actually going to be the last time we actually have to deal with the Visitors, and thank God, because they're the most annoying enemies in the game. Okay, so again, kind of sit back here, keep an eye on the ceiling at the same time, because again, they can kind of clip through them, so a lot of times you'll just see their legs poking out of it, and they can actually clip through that wall a lot too. Yeah, see, like right there, you'll notice that one was kind of clipping through it. Really annoying, because they can cheap shot you. Alright, looks like we're good. There's probably going to be a few flying around out here, so we'll have to be careful. Yep, there's a few over there. There's one right there, too. Yeah, it looks like the rest of them are over there, so we should be good. Okay, and I think that's all of them. Again, really annoying section. It takes a while to really get it down pat good. We're gonna hit this lever. It's gonna stop the middle one. If you had the Dipman glitch, you could actually just run straight through this and not even worry about it, honestly. But we don't have it, so we gotta do it the intended way. Okay, and that's basically the end of this chapter. We get a treasure piece up here. Can't exactly remember what it is though. Okay, royal insignia. That'll fit on the crown. Okay, so right off the bat here, we're going to sell a few things to the merchant. We actually have all the pieces for the crown now, too, so we can go and sell that. And I think the crown is actually worth the most in the game. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth a lot, though. I know that. And we're going to go ahead and combine this red herb with one of the mixed herbs.
Welcome. Got some rare.
All right, we're going to sell a few things.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, that Salazar family crown is worth a lot. Then we're going to reload all our weapons. Broken Butterfly, we're going to bump up the damage on it too, but all the other ones we're just going to reload.
Thank you.
EMP2.
Thank you.
And we're good.
Come back anytime.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out the rifle. There's going to be two enemies up here. We're going to snipe, and then there's going to be kind of like a big mob, like around the campfire, and we're going to use a grenade to take them out. But these first two guys, we're just going to snipe. Okay, now we're going to switch to a frag grenade. Okay, once that blows, we're gonna go ahead and use the TMP to pick up any survivors. And actually, it looks like okay, there's one. Okay, I was about to say, usually there's at least one. And you actually can use a stun grenade here, and then you can just run right past them to open that door over there. But I have really mixed results with using the stun grenade here, so I just typically use a frag grenade to take them out. If you have Ditman, you can actually just run right past here and open that door no prob without even doing anything really. But since we're not using Ditman though, that's the best strategy I found, most consistent. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the rifle back out because we're gonna need it for the next part. I always thought this area was really cool. I kind of like the, you know, Aztec Egyptian feel. Okay, so we're going to snipe a few enemies up here. Make sure you go in the order that I do, too. Otherwise, they get alerted quicker. Oh, that guy had a Plaga spawn, so I'm going to take that out. Okay. And then we're going to go right down here. There's going to be a staff we can grab to sell for currency later. This one's worth a lot too, so it's definitely good to grab. Okay, and then we're going to snipe one more enemy, and then we're going to use a flame grenade actually to take out the door. We have a bunch of them, so might as well use them. If you were speedrunning, a lot of speedrunners just throw a frag grenade right here to knock out that enemy and get this door open. But since we're taking things a little bit slower, though, we can afford to slow down a little bit. And we're going to wait here because there's actually going to be a frag grenade in here I really want to grab. So we're going to, don't go in all the way, but stand right about here and shoot that. So now we can grab that as we're running down the stairs for the next part. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and equip a stun grenade so we run a little bit quicker. This guy's going to jump out the window. We're gonna grab this key. Okay. So, try to run straight to this. Turn right around. Oop, didn't mean that. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, just run right to the left of her and you should be fine. Okay, and we cleared that part, no problem. So there's a few head crab thingies, so what we're going to do is we're just going to whip a stun grenade, and it should kill them both. Yeah, we're good. Alright, and then we're just going to go ahead and stop the ceiling from coming down. Oop. Okay, and we're good. We're going to go ahead and open up the sarcophagus. There's a few currency in here. We'll grab those. Coming up next, we actually have the minecart section, and it's actually not that difficult once you do it a few times. In the remake, I was really happy that they reworked Lewis in it. I thought it made it a lot more interesting. Oop. There we go. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to the front of this cart. That way we can get some cheap shots off on these guys. Then we don't even have to worry about the first 3 enemies. We're going to shoot this. Then we're going to go ahead and bring out the shotgun for this these first few sections. The shotgun has really good spread. You can use the TMP here too, but the shotgun I found to be better. And we're actually going to use the TMP up ahead, but right here, you're actually coming at the enemies kind of like at an angle, so it's tough to really get a shot with the TMP, but the shotgun has the spread, so it definitely helps. Up ahead, we'll have more room. We'll have kind of like a longer distance to where we can hit them with the TMP, and that's why we're going to use it up ahead. One of the rare times where I was able to get that in 2 shots. Most of the time, it's usually 3. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring out the TMP, actually. Like I said, back there, you go at the enemies kind of more at an angle, so they're kind of to the side more, and it's hard to hit them with the TMP, but coming up here, we're going to come at the enemies, like, straight, so it's a lot easier to hit them. Okay, grab the shotgun shells real quick, hit that, and there's probably going to be one that makes it in. Oh, nope, we got lucky there. Okay, cool. Sometimes there's one that makes it into the cart. If they do, I just usually gun it down with the TMP. And we're going to go ahead and bring out the shotgun again, actually, because I believe there's another kind of trap up here. Yep, right there. And you could just use the shotgun for this part if you wanted to, but I like to mix in the TMP because then you don't have to worry about kind of like the gap in between loading the shells. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use the TMP again here. If you're speedrunning, the speedrunners like to use a glitch where you can actually just completely skip this section. Okay, we're gonna shoot this next board. I think there's another board coming up here. We're gonna TMP these guys. Okay, cool, and that should be the last of the enemies we have to worry about. If they do so happen to get in the cart here, make sure you gun them down quick because they can hit you even if you're going down kind of like this little twirl here. They still can hit you, and it's fairly easy for them to do that. Okay, and then we're going to have a jump up here and a QTE. Alright, so now we got to hammer the X button. This one isn't that bad, actually, but actually come up in the section after this where we have to run away from the giant Salazar statue. That's actually like the most notorious one in the entire game, I think. That one's really hard. That one alone gives me arthritis. Okay, and since we cleared out the enemies earlier, we don't have to worry about them right here. Even if you didn't, you could actually just run right past them. It's real easy. Okay, and now we're at the giant Salazar part. Alright, let's go ahead and get an incendiary grenade ready, because that's going to be the first weapon we're going to use. We're going to crack this open because there's a velvet blue in it. Okay, this guy, let him swing, and then run right past him. And looks like we'll be able to catch the hand. Run right past that guy, and we're good. Go ahead and throw the incendiary grenade. And then we're going to blast him once with the striker shotgun. Blast this guy. Blast these guys. Okay, and jump off here. Okay, I'm going to hit the switch right now, otherwise I forget. Alright, now we can just take out the TMP and basically hose down any enemies left in the area. Okay, and then there's a spinule in one of these bases we're going to grab. And we're going to wait for this hand to come all the way back up. If you jump before it's like actually up here, you can actually fall all the way back down. So I always just wait till it comes back up. And that switch right there, that's going to basically switch the hand. So this one goes instead of the other one now. Go ahead and crack these open, see if there's anything in them. Yep, handgun ammo. We can always sell that at the merchant. And there's an enemy. Yep, we're going to wait to basically see him climb, and that way it gives us enough time to hit this. Okay, and now comes the hardest QTE in the game. Good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, really? Oh, thank God. I switched to my right hand for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out the rifle next, because that's what we'll need next. And we got another QTE, actually. This one's definitely not as bad, though.
You could join us, Mr. Scott Kennedy.
You again.
The sacred rite that's about to begin at this tower shall endow the girl with magnificent power. She will join us, become one of us.
This is no ritual. It's terrorism.
Isn't that a popular word these days? Not to worry. We've prepared a special ritual for you.
Okay, so let's go ahead right over here, grab this handgun ammo. And then there's actually going to be a yellow herb right behind there we're going to grab too. And then we're going to Donkey Kong run up these stairs. If you have Ditman, I think they actually do call it that. I think they call it like the Donkey Kong run or something like that, because you can get past the barrels without even, without having to go up that one little section, off to the left, I believe. Yeah, so basically you can skip that little thing right there. Okay, so we're gonna wait for that barrel to blow up and we're good. Past here. It's a present for us. That'll buy us a little bit of time so we can collect a few things around here. Oh, never mind. Well, the TNT did the work for us. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and push these up so we can get this elevator moving. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to the TMP real quick. We're going to upgrade the capacity on the TMP so we can actually use quite a bit. We can use as much ammo as we want, really. Well, I shouldn't say that. I like to save at least 30 bullets for the Salazar fight because it works really well against him. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand in this corner. And there is a way you can actually just blast these guys straight off, and it gets the elevator moving. It's a real common speedrunner tactic. I'm not too good at it, so we're just going to do it this way. I just like to stand in this corner and get them basically over there, and then I just shotgun them down. We'll go ahead and throw a incendiary grenade, too. We got plenty of them. Okay, and then basically just shotgun them to death. Go ahead and reload real quick. Okay, we got enough over there. Let's throw another incendiary. For another 4 to drop down. Okay, and let's blast him into the corner. Throw one more incendiary. Okay, and we should be good. There might be one more that drops down, but we should be good, though. Okay. And we're clear. Let's go and switch to the TMP, because that's what we'll need next. And there's a kind of a hidden treasure down here. It's basically just another gold bangle, but it's pretty. This is an easy to miss one though. Took me years before I finally found that. Okay, and up next we have the Salazar boss fight. Alright, let's go ahead and combine a few things. We're going to sell these to the merchant.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you selling? Is that? Thank you. Ah, is that all? Is that? What are you buying?
And we're going to go ahead and buy the rocket launcher.
Thank come back.
Alright, we should be good.
anytime.
You just missed her. The ritual is over. She left with my men to an island.
What?
I think it's time I paid my due respects towards your impressive and stubborn will. Mr. Kennedy, welcome.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
Yeah, so this is actually really easy. You can just shoot this eye right here. You only need like 20 bullets in it too. And yeah, and then we're just going to switch to the rocket, and that's basically the boss fight. Real easy boss fight, especially with the upgraded TMP. Okay, so now we're just gonna loot this area. Alright, looks like everything. We'll go ahead and collect the cash we earned off Salazar. He gives us a pretty hefty payday. Oop, there we go. Secret agent, man. Okay. That right barrel has a snake in it, so we're just gonna destroy this one. Yeah, that had some currency in it. Could always use more of that. And there's gonna be another merchant up here, and this is where we're gonna upgrade the TMP. Actually, there's a few things we can loot though. Oop.
Got some rare. What are you selling?
Let's go ahead and sell
Is
this
that-
handgun ammo. Go back.
Thank you. What are you buying?
And okay, so now we're gonna have a fully upgraded TMP. This thing is a beast. Alright, and this is the end of this chapter.
Need a ride, handsome?
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to be the end of this part. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.